and we are here for Thirsty Thursday special Friday edition. It's normally on DJILK's channel, but today we are doing something special and streaming it here so that there's no issues on DJILK's fight game. And I have Knock here with me as well as Shaft. How are you guys doing?
Yo, what's up? This is Natsu Cow. Today we have the D fight night. Talk about D Focus and DJ Ilk and Shaft the Pleasure. What's up, Shaft? How y'all doing?
What's up, man? Excited to get this one going. DJ's been doing some, he's been on a tear, like you said. So I'm excited for the rematch.
Absolutely. For the folks tuning in, just want to say thank you. This is a special Friday event between one of the best guile on Fightcade, Deep Focus, and DJ Ill from Big Blue. I mean, these guys have gone at it the first time. It was a tie, a little bit of history, right? I think DJ won the championship set. It was like 5-4, and then Deep Focus won the Hyper Edition set 5-4. So it's literally where it was a tie, but now they're going into like round 13. So I think it's gonna be fire. Tune in, and it's going down.
Awesome. You guys got me hyped up on this. Obviously, I watch a lot of Arcade 1-Up, and I haven't watched as much of Fightcade, and I'm hearing this guy's the best guile.
I'm telling you, man, D-Focus is the slickest, craftiest guile you've seen. I've followed him for a long time. He's no joke. He's from United Kingdom, and DJ Ilk is obviously representing the US, So it's going to be a dog fight. This ain't going to be a one-sided fight. I'm going to tell you this. This is going to be a dog fight.
So we're doing first to 10 on Hyper today, right?
That's right. We're doing first to 10 on Hyper, no character lock. Just for the folks that know, there was a couple of demands that was requested earlier. We did the lag test. There was no lag. It's just all the demands been met. So now it's just up to 2 people put on the gloves and to go down. And again, this is a friendly exhibition, but I think we're getting the energy of like a pay-per-view event. So I'm super excited. I'm getting goosebumps. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, it's been building hype the last couple of weeks as DJ started to beat some of these really high level players, and so now I think people are starting to take him a little more seriously. So yeah, that's been building the anticipation for me to see the rematch.
Yep. And again, please tune in, all the folks. Big Blue, Fightcade. I mean, like I said, we've been waiting for this for a while, and I just think I'm just excited. I'm blessed to be here with all the talented people watching this fight as well.
When was the last time they fought, and what was the score again?
So last time they fought, I think Shaft, it was maybe about like a month and a half or 2 months ago.
Yeah.
And it was they fought first to 5 on championship, first to 5 on hyper fighting, and they won. They both won each sets, so that was technically a draw. So looks like we're 1 minute away, and I'm seeing DJ is logged in. I'm seeing Deep Focus, is he on it? I would say at this point, yeah, you guys can start the matchup. Let's go for it.
Looks like we got 12 people watching. I see Chen in the chat. War444. What's up? Who else is watching?
Right. So a little bit of history on this too, right? So DJ is like I said, like Shaft said, he's on a tear, being some of the top level players. Like some of them are like a sweep and everything. And special shout out to D Focus, who's just like, the man of courage, the man of bravery. I mean, he said, like, listen, I'll take on that man. I don't care how on fire he is. I'll challenge him. That's what's up, So props to, D Focus taking on that challenge. And DJ is all about, chasing greatness. So this fight is literally going to go down as, one of the best fight. I'm pretty confident and looking to do some big views and everything like that. This is pay-per-view, baby. Pay-per-view.
War said, hit that like button. I think he meant button.
Y'all better hit that like button. I'm telling you, this is streaming brought to you by Steps Gaming. There's no charge, there's no entrance fee, everything like that. All you gotta do is give us a like button. This is all about community, all about love, and these two warriors are about to get on it. I'm telling y'all.
Okay, Deep Focus is challenged. We're waiting for DJILK to accept and the game to go live, and then I should be able to put it in.
All right. Looks like they're going.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a live fighting out the left corner, Mr. Deep Focus from the United Kingdom, playing Guile, one of the best, most skillful Guile player against the man, the myth, going to be legend one day, Mr. DJILK, no introduction, from the United States, using Ryu. So this is the first to 10, no character lock, and straight Fightcade fighting.
Damn, was that your Bruce Buffer, man? That was sick. What's up, Lobo?
Apparently, DJILK is correcting, and we're waiting another challenge. That's a first to 10 ranked match, and there we go. It's starting, so I'm bringing it up.
Let's go.
Let's go! Come on!
And hopefully I get more than a blank screen. Where do we go? Okay, I need to move it back over.
I'm so hyped. I feel like I'm in a New York, like a DJ or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
We'll be having audio here.
There you go. Boom. Right.
All right. Hopefully the audio is at an okay mix. If it's not, let me know.
Yeah, chat, you got to let us know.
Boom. So I think we should all comment on the YouTube screen because that way the crowd can see what they're seeing and it's live, you know? So just FYI on that. It looks like Deep is throwing a lot of sonic boom and, just try to keep that spacing going. And keep in mind, this is just the first set. It's a feeler, right? They're just trying to check each other out. They haven't fought in almost like for a long time, and it's all about just like that first 2 round, kind of throwing that jab, feeling about, see if they're like, antsy and everything, and then the real fight's gonna start. I promise you.
Ooh, timeout.
Yep, timeout. Super close health.
Okay, you guys are watching it from the other. Try to watch it from YouTube. That way you're not spoiling
if
it.
There's YouTube, there's a delay.
Yeah, you got to watch from Discord to have the audio match the video on the stream.
Okay. Boom. So DJ takes the first round and just putting that fireball pressure. And for the folks that are tuning in, again, you're talking about Deep Focus from UK playing Mr. DJILK from the US, and so they're just feeling each other out, but looks like it's starting to pop off now.
Really close health here.
Ooh.
Oh. Man, Deep Focus, I know this is a little thing, but he looks really good at jumping over fireballs. Like, I'm not good at neutral jumping over fireballs. He's making it look easy.
Yeah. Deep Focus can play some different characters, but Guile is his main character, and he plays an amazing Guile. And what Shaft was describing was, it's all about spacing, right? He's jumping over the fireball not to really hit or kick DJ, but just to get closer. Because one of the secrets about playing Guile is it's all about getting close to Ryu, and once you get close enough, you put that extra unnecessary pressure on Ryu with that short forward kick and the sonic boom. And that's what he's trying to do right here, So, and DJ is understanding what he's trying to do, but DJ's putting a lot of fireball, but also keep that spacing as well, because he doesn't want to get touched by that forward kick.
Big health lead here. He's going to try and back away. Yep. Knew he was going to jump in because he had the life lead. Got him with the flash kick.
Yep.
That was a really close round, though. I mean, all of the rounds were really close.
So I know, Kristen, you used to seeing Bobby Vu's Guile, which is an amazing Guile, no disrespect, Deep Focus Guile is a little bit on steroids, or 5 or 6x over that. So you're going to see a different type of playing style right here.
Yeah, I played Bobby. I played Bobby the other day and beat him, and he's like, just once or twice, and he's like, I haven't played. He goes, I haven't played in 2 weeks. I'm like, okay. Oh.
Shit.
This is close.
Tick throw.
Damn.
Woo!
Tick throw. Yeah, a lot of tick throws there.
So again, putting that fireball pressure, you know, trying to keep him in the corner. You know, you see how like Ryu when Ryu got close, DJ backed up a little bit because he knew that he was within a sweeping distance of Guile. So he needed to back up a bit because it's just not worth it, right? So that's what he did right there. And when Deep, you see all the jump when he's jumping, he's not touching him, which is absolutely fine because all he's trying to do is get close to Ryu. If he can close the distance, that's where he's going to do the damage.
Well, yeah, especially now because of the huge health disadvantage. Like, Guile can't just sit there. Yeah, that's exactly what he needed to do. Oh, no, Dizzy.
Dang, this is so close.
Oh, my God. Oh, he took it
no.
back.
Oh, no.
And now the time's low.
Oh, damn!
Oh, got him.
Wow. That was such a sick round.
That's right. That's right. You know.
All right, 1-1 here. The rounds are 1-1.
Yep.
Little
I feel
chip.
like you can never tell about a fight until after like the third or fourth round, right? Because remember that time when Eggs and Bacon fought DJ? DJ definitely had a lead. All of a sudden, Eggs and Bacon downloaded and kind of did his thing, and it just took over the lead, you know? So
That's true.
I've seen a lot of time, especially for these high-level players. It's going to take them a couple of rounds to feel each other out, but then the fight stopped. But this is really close. Wow, that's an amazing combo right there. Shit.
Yeah, that was a dope combo. Yeah, adaptability is a big attribute. You know, matters a lot in a first 10. Whoa, DP!
Nice.
Chip him out. Yep, he's gonna chip him out with the
1-1.
DP. Got.
Let's go.
Yep.
Yeah, you guys are right. This is like one of the best matches I've seen.
That's right.
Yeah, really close. And yeah, I agree with what you're saying, Knock, that, you know, the deeper rounds matter more, you know, based on who figured out how to beat the other person's play style or started to get a read on them. But I think these early rounds matter a lot too, because this is where, you know, they start to build momentum, and they're super tight. You know, it's 1-1 now. Like,
Yeah.
They've been super close.
Right, you're absolutely right. At this high level, right, everything matters. It's all about getting the lead. It's all about getting the mental edge, right? A lot of time we talk about skills and everything, but we don't talk about the mental game, because I think Street Fighter is a very mental game. There are folks that when they're losing, they tend to cave and play desperate, and then they start losing more. The skill level players, the high level players like DJ, Eggs and Bacon, Choi Boy, these guys, even though when they're down and they have like 10% health left, they still play super patient. And I always wonder like how they're able to do that, right? It's their mental game, right? They've been there before, there's no panic mode, and they know what they gotta do to get the job done, right? That's like next level shit right there. So they're just blasting fireball, and this is a classic match, right? Because as much as I love Ken and everything too, I think Ryu is a better fit against Guile, because Guile's Sonic Boom is so fast. So you need a faster fireball to kind of counter or defend that, and that's what Ryu's doing right there. And Guile is playing exactly how he's supposed to play. You see that? Very patient. He ain't jumping towards him.
Yeah, here we are again, 1-1 round. This will be the tiebreaker for someone to take the 2-1 lead. Man, the wake up flash kicks are on point, man. DJ has been going for some jump ins, and he's been paying for it with the reversal flash kicks, man. They've been nice.
Yeah.
It seems like every time one of them makes a change and gets some momentum, it just goes right back the other way because the other person learns what they just switched up.
Exactly. This is what high level players do, right? So boom.
All right, there it is. Deep focus to take the lead.
Whew. I mean,
backbreaker. Oh, that does so much
reason why
damage.
he was deep focused. I mean, he's focused, man. He's focused. He gonna do his thing. I mean, look at that fine Sonic Boom.
Well, with a name like Deep Focus, you gotta be able to focus and live up to that name, and that was probably a good idea choosing that name.
That's right. He plays an amazing guile. I'll give it to him. I mean, I watched a lot of his games and everything, and his spacing, his adaptability, and I mean, just understanding how to play this game at a very high level.
Yep, got a little bit of a health lead here.
The guile just has so much more range, and it's given him the slight advantage.
Right.
Well, Focus knows his anti-airs, so it's really up to DJILK to get in there and kind of lay him out and cheap him out. Because if he plays traditionally, Focus is just going to hit him with the anti-air, and especially if Guile has a life lead, then he could try to sit back, and he's trying to let DJ hang himself essentially. But any jump is going to be met with a appropriate anti-air. So you see right now what DJ's doing.
Yeah.
Damn.
You got to do the cheap stuff against a guile like Deep Focus.
Well,
Damn, yo, your boys just come out of nowhere. Everybody,
welcome, Ultra Sean.
Ultra Sean, the man, the myth, the legend from Super Street Fighter Turbo. Come on, man, we gotta introduce himself. We can't just let him come here and keep talking like that, you know? I mean, if anybody Ultra Sean knows his game. What's up, Ultra?
Not much. Just woke up and didn't realize what time it was. but so I see that DJ went Ryu, and you're right. Actually, it's a better choice. Ryu has just a few more pressure options available in the can, and is able to get in there and close the distance. He has a Tatsu too as well, which makes a huge difference. Although I will say though that the Tatsu against Deep Focus is not going to be as effective because Focus is going to have the appropriate counter to that too. So, like I said, for me, I think the strategy for DJ is once he gets in, he has to go for those tick throw shenanigans, and again, just cheap him out, man. Make sure, because if not, it's going to turn into a long grind. So, like right here, is he going for that? There it is, right there. Bang, bang, bang.
Hey,
nice. He cannot mess with the fireball game. The minute he knocks him down, he got to go for that gamble, take throw, some sort of combo or something just to finish him off.
Okay, hits him with a Tatsu. That's good. Okay, nice. See, just keep him in the corner like that, and don't let Guile get out of the pressure. Is what DJ looks to do. But look at that. See, Focus is strong enough to hit there. He's gonna go for that 4-piece, and all missed it. Okay, he gets out with a Tatsu right there, and gets it right back into the corner. So yeah, this is gonna be, this.
Oh shit!
Damn.
Gonna come back on Focus. So that, and what you were saying earlier too is true. Even if they go down to a 0 pixel of health, but they're still fighting, really like professional players, they're gonna find a way to come back too. So you can't take it for granted that he's down on life, so let me just finish him off. No, usually that's when their overdrive kicks in and they start figuring out ways to dodge and weave around you and all that too. So we just saw that for the last round from Focus.
Like, it's all about adjustment and because what they do is you start to download the opponent, right? It's like high level boxer. Like, I'm sure there's a lot of fight fans out here like Floyd Mayweather. The first 4 rounds, I mean, he's really not fighting. He's just downloading his opponent, and once he downloads his opponent, they can't touch him. And I see a lot of Street Fighter players out there where they're just filling them out. The first 2 rounds they download. Once they get that, they're onto a roll.
Yeah, that's
Deep Focus building he's building a pretty big lead here, 4-1.
Yeah. It's you see it right there. He's again, if it turns into, see right now, so DJ is going to be in a tough spot right now, because if you look at the life lead right there, all Focus has to do is just stay back and let DJ kind of hang himself there. So look at those moves, man, one after another. Do you see that? That's some real high level stuff right there too that you're seeing. And just
jab a Tatsu, like, damn. Never knew you could stop a Tatsu with a jab.
Yeah, that's the mark of an extremely high level player, and who knows his craft is the one that knows every anti-air for every situation, so on and so forth. Okay,
gotta finish him right here.
There we go.
Just one chain right there, and that's what DJ needs to do, because that's the way that Ryu defeats Guile. Is you got to use those that CPS1 kind of shenanigans, but he has to get in first. That's the thing. And you see he's doing it for, here and there, he's getting it. But I think if DJ can get more consistent with this, then he'll be able to start bringing it back. Because right
Yeah,
now he's already kind of in the danger zone, you know.
He whiffed the CPS1 combo, but he got the walk-up grab afterwards, so it wasn't a total loss.
The thing is, yeah, you gotta see, right now you're just gonna stick in the fireball war with Guile, and it's almost everybody's at neutral and everybody's even. So luckily you got a good hit off that jump roundhouse. But you still, you know, okay, so right here, this is, DJ should be able to finish this, just be his round right here. Ryu's in a pretty good position, and there you go, was able to take it in game 2. So if DJ continues this, you know, he'll be in good shape, but right now, Focus has, you know, pretty decent advantage.
Exactly. He's like, I'm full of focus, man. You know, that's what DEEPFOCUS is about. But 4-2, all right, you know. So it's important to DJ to win this next set, just to kind of keep the game close, because you don't want the other guy to stop pulling away. You know, like I said, it's a game of swing, game of momentum.
Yes. That's especially in fighting, you know, things happen real fast, so you kind of have to really keep track of that, because, you know, you could get, you know, things can get away from you pretty quickly.
Right.
But I think DJ might be having some nerves. He's missed like a couple.
He's a little
combos.
jittery. You can tell he is a little jittery the first 2 rounds. You know, I mean, there was one he did like a strong DP, and that was supposed to be a fireball. So there's a little bit of nerves in there. I can tell right away.
When he's fighting me, he doesn't miss combos like I just saw him miss. He still won the round, but.
And that's why I want to give shout outs and thanks to these 2 gentlemen playing, right? Because sometimes you're playing on a stage like this, it can get nervous, jittery, and everything like that. Not a lot of people want to take that challenge, but I think the glory is just like, it's worth it, right? Ultra Sean's been there, winning a lot of tournaments and things like that, and that's why they took on this challenge. So I want to give thanks for making this hype fight happen and making it entertaining for all the crowds.
Yeah, dope fight. There's 16 people watching on this stream on Christian's channel. There's you know, I think Riz1 is streaming it as well. And then there's
shout out to my man Nuclear. He's watching it on YouTube in Portugal. You know, he even called in and said, "Yo, what's the stream, man? I want to watch this fight." That's how you know, everybody's tuned in. Like I'm telling you, Thursday is no joke. It's on Friday, but it's an event now. It's an event.
Yeah, there's 7 people watching on Fightcade.
Yep.
I almost wanted to call it Feisty Friday today, but I was like, well, it's Thursday Special Friday edition.
Or we could, oh, he takes it.
You got 2, it's popping off. I mean, this morning you got XCC people like, yo, isn't it, yesterday was like, yo, it's Thursday, who's fighting today? Everybody knows Thursday, 5:30, tune in your YouTube, it's free, it's going down, that's what's up.
Oh yeah, and then as far as the what's up?
Hey,
we got
another
the host.
Dirty Rod in the house right here. It's the Rod Chan. What up?
Nothing much, man. Doing my diligence and duties at the house. But, I am in to win, and holy crap, it's pretty close so far, no?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, DJILK has been making a comeback here.
DJ making a comeback. Never count DJILK out, man. I'm telling you.
No. Remember, it was in the beginning. We always talk about this in the beginning of each fight. It's always going to be the honeymoon phase, the downloading phase. We got to figure out what's going on, how much are we to download, what speed are we downloading at, and then go from there. So we can't necessarily take the beginning of the match or the first to 10 versus the end of the match, the first 10, because it's a completely different ball game after that. Once you hit, the high 7s, high 8s for each win, then you start to realize the adjustments have to be made and, go on from there.
Right. Great point.
Yeah.
By the way, I want to call out something. I think this is the first time we got like 5 commentators on one event, right?
Yeah.
So
this is
thank
true.
you guys for dialing in, and the more the merrier, right? That's what it's about. So,
Absolutely.
Man, this fight is heating up.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Nice.
A nice DP on there. You see, so if you've been watching this part of the match right here, this round, you'll see this is the grind part of it, where they were just kind of sitting back and trying to basically pecking at each other, and just the hits, the life is going down, but it's going down very minimally. Luckily, DJILK came out on the top of that one. Okay, so Focus missed the counter for the Tatsu, so that gives DJILK a good time. Get another knockdown right there. Couldn't follow up with pressure. But right now, it looks like DJILK is about to make tie this up right here. If he can continue the pressure off this one, and just
Absolutely.
again, you see Ryu versus Guile, man. Unless Ryu's up close, they're just kind of chipping away at the hits, and yeah, DJ with the
4-4, baby.
Yeah, man.
So,
Those well-timed tatsus going through the booms is be super critical for this match, right? I mean, you know, the footsies right here and all the trades, especially for that last match, was really, really good. And if you take a look at that CPS1 combo right there with the shorts, oh my goodness, and look at how much life that is. Tick throw, my favorite.
This right here is the key of defeating Guile, or good Guiles, I should say, is just right what DJILK's doing. Again, just going in there with that cheap stuff, because that's, you know, using Ryu's full power, essentially. You know, getting the knockdown, the dizzy, and then finishing off with another combo, another tick throw, and that's it, you know.
Yep. And if you take a look, you know, at DJILK's, you know, spacing there, and he's trying to fish out those trades, right, for the footies, because if he was trying to do a back fist, he was trying to do a low forwards. Oh, here we go. Here comes the momentum. See what happens. Oh, look at that DP.
Oh man!
Goodness.
Oh no! Oh,
Bang, bang,
wow!
So that's just what I was saying earlier. There was again against professional players, even if they're down on life, they can easily bring it back. So you have to be extremely careful about that. Looks like DJILK started off with Miss Tatsu, the round start, but they're back at
the last round. That was all because of a well-timed jump in to bait out the DP. If you notice that, as soon as that happened, he was basically got into the blender. It was, you know, straight up KitchenAid at that point. You don't know what's going to be hit, and sure enough, he just capitalized off of that, defocus with that, and now the fireballs come out. Now here comes the zoning game. See what happens from here. You know, we got to see who's going to throw the most fireballs. You know, obviously Ryu can actually throw more fireballs than Guile at this point. You know, if the Guile has really good boom cadence, is what I like to call it. You'll be able to get him out of that fireball trap.
Oh, time's running down.
Yeah, time's running down here. You know, what are you gonna do? Oh, he was good.
Oh
my goodness.
Damn, DJILK takes the lead, yo.
It is.
Yo, special shout outs
DJILK 5, Focus 4.
So a little bit of history. These two are obviously preparing for the fight, I think a week and a half ago, and it's hard to get a sparring partner at this high level, right? So I'm on Fightcade lately and everything like that, and I noticed they've been using Choi Boy to spot. So they're both like using Choi to spot, and Choi Boy is like an amazing fucking player that could play anything. I think Guile was like one of his stronger characters too. So they're both like using him to spot. So I thought it was kind of funny because it also showed they took this really serious, and that's why it's showing it right now, the intensity.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, like, look how close it is right now. You know, I mean, like, this is just, you know, I think what was the count last time, Doc? What was the count last time?
So championship, DJ won 5-4, and then Hyper Fighting, DEEPFOCUS won 5-4. So it was a tie.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? That's why the header is no excuses, right? Because last time lag, I couldn't play on the right side, left side, everything. So I made both of them sign a contract. And everything is negotiated, tested, everything like that. So whoever wins this gets all the glory and all the fame. You know, this is like Roy Jones and Antonio Tarver Part 2.
No more Arby's parking lot fights.
No more Waffle House fights.
Sean know what I'm talking about because when the first fight was set up, I think they were fighting a parking lot. I mean, no, it was a Mega Man and DJILK. It was supposed to be a big event, but they were like fighting on Fightcade. I'm like, man, y'all can't be fighting in front of a Home Depot and shit. You know, like people are waiting for you guys to fight in the ring.
Wow, man! Look at these awesome trades. Oh, he's got him in the corner right here. This is Guile's favorite part there. Oh, he let him go. Okay, good jump. Good jump.
The patented Guile back jump, then jump forward and catch you on the fireball throw.
Yo.
Although it looks like a couple of those DPs were they must have been misinputs. They must have been fireballs.
Okay, now we got a character switch.
Yo, this is like Thriller in Manila. I'm gonna tell y'all, yo, 5-5. Look at that, Thriller in Manila, baby.
What do you think, Sean? What do you think of the character switch? Good switch, bad switch?
Well, I like actually the Sagat Guile match. I can fight it pretty well with Sagat. The only con I have to say about this character switch is that they had kind of trying to download each other with Guile Ryu, but now that it's Guile Sagat, focus is still with his character, and now, but okay, it looks like it didn't matter, but now, now that DJ moved over to Sagat, now you have to kind of think of the strategy all over again for Guile. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's basically readjusting, right?
Yeah, exactly. So the middle of first to 10 for that readjustment, like I myself probably wouldn't do it. But you know, that first round you were able to, you know, DJIFOCUS was able to DJILK, man, I'm still trying to get my wits about me. Is able to do that. But it's a good match though, because you know, if Guile jumps in, he's gonna eat a dragon punch, and Sagat can zone him out with those fireballs fairly easily too. So
yeah, the fireballs are faster than Ryu's, but the problem is he doesn't have like that Tatsu attack to like counter Sonic Boom.
He doesn't, but he also has Tiger Knee that advances him forward anyway. So, I mean, granted, you know, I've seen DJILK throw Tiger Knees out like it's candy, right, in Halloween. But at the same time, I mean, it is Fightcade, so we don't know whether or not he'd be able to adjust. Who knows?
Yeah. So it's funny that I want to bring up a point. I was talking to Eggs and Bacon yesterday, and I was asking him like, I always thought that Sagat had an edge over Guile, right? Because your Sagat is long, got good fireballs, everything like that. But according to Eggs and Bacon, who's a really experienced player, shout out to him, one of the best. He said, nah, Guile actually has an edge over Sagat. You know, I think it's like I forgot the number he threw out, but he has an edge. So I'm curious to see how it goes down. Okay, looks like DJ went back.
Yeah, I mean, they push back to Ryu. He does. So what happens with Sagat is if they're getting to a fireball war with each other, you know, and they trade out the fireballs, then Guile can just like bazooka knee right into Sagat, and you know, he has a number of good options against that. And if he gets a combo off him too, it's another instant dizzy. And again, you know, Focus knows this. He's been fought Eggs and Bacon's Sagat a billion times already. So this is why I said I think that the, you know, switching Sagat was, I think DJILK is just better off with Ryu because he already has a game plan down pat. And again, he is going against DEEPFOCUS, who's an extremely good Guile. So it's, you know, he's going to take a few losses here and there for that. But I think, yeah, Ryu's definitely the better choice.
So here's a question.
That was a missed input right there. It should have been a fireball.
So here's a question. Would you go Ryu versus Ken on this? Ooh, that was a good tick. Good tick, bro.
Ryu versus Ken.
Would you pick Ryu? Would you pick Ken over Ryu for the Guile match?
They're similar, but the thing about Ryu though is that Tatsu can get him out of some sticky situations if the opponent's not, you know, paying attention 100% perfectly. So it makes more sense to go in there with Ryu just because that Tatsu will get you out, and if they do anything without hitting it a perfect frame, which that was a lot of damage, then they're gonna get hit by that Tatsu too as well. So this is overall better. You know, Ryu's a better choice for the Guile matchup.
Got it. Yeah, man, dude, and you know, this comes back with that blade kick that just came out, man, dude. The damage on this game is so funny because there's just no damage scaling. It just says, you know your scale. Fuck that scale. We're not gonna use it today. You know, I can sweep you. It'll take no damage. I can blade kick you and it take off half the damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, and even with like the two-player or the round 2, I guess, advantage, sometimes it doesn't matter because you'll still eat, you know, 25% damage off like a jab DP. It's ridiculous sometimes.
It's so dumb. Oh man, but we still play the game.
I remember it was funny what they said. Was it Tomo and all the OGs are like, we don't like playing super turbo because of the super moves.
Just stand there.
He was trying to.
He's trying to get something going on because he can't just jump in there because he's gonna get hit with an anti-air.
Yeah.
So he knows that. You know, that's what I say. It's really up to him to get those CPS1 combos in, and then just, you know, cheap him out, get him with a dizzy, go another combo, and then just finish him off with a tick throw. That's what DJILK needs to be focused on right now.
Oh, it was a good cross up too. Wow, that's.
And that's DJILK, one of his strengths too, is going in there with those little jabs, with those shorts, with those low shorts, you know, those rapid fire low shorts, and you don't know when he's gonna stop them, so it kind of throws off your reversal timing for that.
Absolutely, 100%.
Ooh,
Those time blade kicks are ridiculous, man. It really is, dude. Like, I don't know how these guys do it, man. I really don't.
As soon as you jump up, you're already hitting down. You're already charging down. So
I know, but
by the time you land, and yeah, it's that motion is pretty like high level players. You have to do that. Always be charging is what they call it.
Oh, yeah.
ABC, you know.
ABC, yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. A lot of people tuned in, man. I'm seeing the comments and everything like that. You got Kong's a Russ, what up, Kong, Supra. You got my man Gnostic right there, you know. It just, all the guile players like Ren and Asmetic, they're all on it, taking notes and everything like that. Dustin made a funny comment. Said, y'all gonna be jerking off to this video tonight, you know? That shit was funny as hell. So everybody tuned in. The Fightcade family in the crowd is tuned in as well. It's fun. Mike Watson just asked me if I got the link. So shout outs. What up, Mike? One of the best Shoto players out there.
Man, you see what just happened there, man? Like he almost had the timing on there, and it just didn't go through. And so it's just, here's a question, right? Like, one of the things about Guile is who can outlane who. I think Knock and I talked about this like a while back when he used to have really trouble with Guile, and I just ended up quitting Ryu, playing Guile, and play Chun-Li instead. And so it's like, who can outlane who? And I think that's where it is right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why it's so important for DJ to go in there like he's doing right now.
Yep,
that way
exactly.
you don't give Guile the chance to lame it out. And look at, he's even ready with those punishes. You can punish the DP with with that flash kick there. Okay, so this is DJ's strategy. He just needs to go in there and just finish him off. They don't need to sit there and throw a billion fireballs at each other, because in that case, that Guile is absolutely gonna have the edge.
Yeah, and I think it's all about the pressure, right? It's all about the rush down. Rushing that shit down, right?
I got a comment right here. Asmetic said, like, ask DEEPFOCUS if he offers one-to-one training skill. Woo-hoo. You got students and disciples, want to play like him. They inspire.
Yeah, Kong's are us there, inspiring.
Yeah, it's just this is super high level play, and I love it.
Super high level,
Yeah.
I mean, let's be real. On Fightcade, who are the top guys, right? You're talking about Choi Boy, you're talking about DEEPFOCUS, right? I mean, they're literally like the cream of the crop,
Well, they're on a league of their own for sure.
Oh,
exactly. And you got DJILK right here trying to knock down that door. I mean, props to him. He's on a tear. He beat a lot of top players, everything, and he's chasing greatness, and it ain't gonna be easy,
It's not going to be easy, man. I mean, like, the grind is real. The Ryu journey is real, right? It's just, you have to keep grinding. You got to keep focusing, and you got to keep learning. And I think that's the biggest thing, right? It's just being able to grind, being to learn, take your L's, not rage quit your L's, take your L's and learn from your L's. That's pretty much what it comes down to.
Exactly. So these two players, definitely student of the game, right? As good as they are in the game of Street Fighter, they're not taking it lightly. I see DJ practicing on Fightcade. Last night he was on it till like 2 a.m. New York time. I see DEEPFOCUS playing and everything like that. That's what makes him great, and I truly respect that. It's all about like just mastering that craft.
Yeah, I mean, but it also makes me wonder, like, how the hell do you not have a job? Do you have responsibilities to do instead of learn this game? Ridiculous, man. I don't even know how you. Oh, come on, dude.
Damn.
Wow. He had 4 seconds, and he was just, man. At that point, he just went down. That's crazy, man. This is.
That Guile range is unreal sometimes.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And actually, to your point, so it's not even about that. Like, that's why people, just character specialists. They stick to one character, and you learn them when you can. Because that knowledge still sticks in your brain, and so it's there's a guy who played 25 different characters, but they're all jack of all trade type situations. So Focus doesn't do that. He mains Guile, and so when he has time to learn him, he goes on there and plays, and you're able to kind of make up the difference. Versus if you were like an OG from back in the old days, it can happen, but you just really got to focus on one character and kind of master that person. So just to clear that up there.
Yeah, well, I mean, remember back in the days though, was each time was 50 cents a hit. So
Yeah.
you didn't have the luxury of being like, you know what, today I'm gonna learn Zangief.
Yeah, but
No
you
problem.
do today. You got YouTube, so like that.
Well, no,
you know,
it's not about
that's
just
all you
YouTube.
need.
It's about the whole, you know, like I have the money to go put in this quarter and learn Zangief, like, you know. But let's say you get some bully like Knock that comes in my game, you know, and I'm just learning this guy. He's gonna whoop my ass, and I gotta play again, and I gotta keep learning, and then only that.
Yeah.
Hey,
No,
man, speak about that, yo. I mean, back in the arcade when I lose, man, shit, I used to like trying to find quarters and stuff. I was so desperate and I was broke, yo. Yo, I'd be looking for some cans, going to like Seatown in New York, trying to get some quarters. Like,
Great, but unfortunately,
That's
now
the
then you get taken down.
now
there.
you're talking about like no quarter, just hit
One
that start
away.
button.
one away,
Oh,
man.
shit,
One away from
9-6.
DEEPFOCUS. Yeah, it's
Yeah, we all
9-6.
know-
DJILK's gotta make a comeback here. We gotta figure out what's gonna
Y'all's
go
gotta
on.
make a comeback. Y'all
Yeah.
know that, you know, in order to kill the snake, to cut the head off, the
Yeah.
last mile's gonna be the hardest one. And I
Yeah.
think he's gonna bring it, you know.
Yeah,
But it ain't
okay.
gonna be easy. I could tell DEEPFOCUS is feeling himself. His swagger is
Oh, yeah,
there.
he's-
He's like,
oh, yeah,
he's like, I got this. He's like, all you guys, you know, talk about DJ and everything like that. Understand one thing. I'm DEEPFOCUS. Now I'm representing the United Kingdom. What? One for the Queen.
One for the queen.
You know
For
what
the
I'm
king
saying?
now.
He went to the coronation today, without Megan.
And DJ is representing for, you know, US. He's like one for Biden. You know what I'm saying?
Oh wow, great!
I had
Oh my
to.
gosh.
No
Oh my
politics.
God. I was
Only Street Fighter.
Okay, here we go. The post
Yeah,
right there.
yeah,
Made the right
that's right.
decision.
That's
Didn't
right.
go
Right
for the
decision.
didn't go for the DP. Just sat back and tossed the fireball his way. Make sure he was going to get anti-aired with that flash kick.
Yeah.
So DJILK still in the game. And said,
Oh, yeah, dude. Ain't over till it's over, man. Ain't over till it's over. You know, but oh man, that was some
Hey,
nail biting experience there, to say the least. But you can see how DEEPFOCUS is just trading the hell with those damn medium kicks, and it's just it's so rough. Corby,
yeah, he's getting back in the range and doing that. Like I said, that bazooka knee back into the range that he wants there, and
Yep.
trying to jab him out of the Tatsu. Luckily, didn't get too much from there. But yeah, the Ryu versus Guile, man. Again, if Ryu doesn't go cheap him out, this is how the match goes. It turns into a real grind, you know, and
Very
eventually
uphill
one
battle.
person cracks.
Yep.
this is tough. This is like, yo, DEEPFOCUS's guile is like so brutally like annoying and crafty. Like he
And
plays
this
the
is it.
guile the way guile
it.
is programmed.
Set
and
point
designed.
for
You know what I'm saying?
DEEPFOCUS.
Yep.
Damn. DEEPFOCUS.
Oh, good uppercut. Oh,
Ooh.
man, he didn't get the cross
That
up.
was a
First
deep
flash
flash
kick.
kick, you know what I'm saying?
He didn't get the cross up on that.
And see right
Yeah,
there,
Ryu-
even if Ryu neutral jumps, he's still gonna eat that crouching medium kick. So
And that
looks like
that
DEEPFOCUS
range,
is
man. I'm telling you, DEEPFOCUS knows that range, the character spacing range, all of that is just
DEEPFOCUS.
amazing. Wow, and that's it.
Wow.
And,
10-6.
That was a good
prototypical
match.
dial jump
Great
roundhouse into the win. Yeah, so
Mhm.
DEEPFOCUS 10, DJILK 6.
Oh man, well, great
Great job.
Yeah.
First of all, a round of applause to both the Warriors for giving us a great show. But most importantly, I mean, congrats DEEPFOCUS for making an amazing fight and taking a win today. But kudos to DJ for trying, and it was a tough match. But man, DEEPFOCUS played an amazing guile, and shout outs and just props to him on that. You know, just
Yeah, absolutely,
respect.
man. It's a tough match, man. I mean, I still think that it's a 5-5, man. It's either way, and I think that showcasing two of the best is really it shows something, man. And shout out to DJ for being able to play this match so well to the best of his ability, and I guarantee he will be coming back. He is not the one to take the salt lightly. He will come back with a vengeance, I'm sure.
Well, this was the second match, right? So it's Rocky 2. So Rocky 3.
Oh, Rocky 3
That's right.
means
The
that-
first one was a draw, right?
Yeah.
So DEEPFOCUS takes this one. So it's going to be a rubber match, right? But for today, I don't want to rain on the parade. I want to give props and shout outs to DEEPFOCUS for taking this win because he earned it. It was a tough, hard battle against DJILK. Everybody knows that. And he got the win. So hats off to you, DEEPFOCUS. Amazing play, man. You know, seriously, inspired a lot.
Inspired for sure, man.
I want to thank DJ for asking me to run the stream today. That was pretty awesome, and thank both combatants for giving us a really nice fight. And thank all of you who joined the stream, because I've worked with all of you in the past, and it's always a pleasure.
Yeah. I say, like, before we do a wrap, right, I like to go around the room and kind of just have each and every one of you assess what you guys saw today. What are some of the things you would have done different, and just your overall take. Maybe we can kick it off with Ultra Sean.
So I'll keep it short. The main thing I think was, so DJILK was doing real well, but he just really has to maintain that pressure and just go for that cheap stuff against Guile just to finish it off. Because if he gets stuck in a fireball war with that, then generally it tends to go to Guile's favor, because the Guile's going to do a jump forward roundhouse, or he's going to hit him with the crouching mid kicks, things of that nature. It's going to like Guile will outpoke Ryu, and so has to be careful about that. So again, if just for me, and the next time is just go Ryu again, and then just keep doing what he's doing, but just make sure he piles the pressure on there, because there were a few matches when DJILK could have closed that out, and it actually could have been closer to 9-10, or even DJILK taking the victory too as well. So really, that's just about it. Just keep the pressure on Ryu. You see the tools are too good. CPS 1 chain all day, bang bang bang. Hit him with the combo after the dizzy, bang bang bang. Then go in for one last tick throw. Lights out for Guile.
Right. No, that's a great comment right there. Thank you, Ultra Sean. What about yourself, Rod Chan?
Dude, I'm telling you, man. So being that I've played this match a million times, just like every one of us in the world, I think Sean is definitely right on this, man. It's all about the pressure for Ryu. He has to keep the pressure on in order for Guile to not come back into his form. Because remember, for the most part, Guile isn't a rush down character, so to speak, right? But his archetype is mostly just being able to wait patiently and very strong moves, very long range, or range enough to be able to be dangerous. And I think that again, DJILK is very good at keeping the rush down, but I think part of it was that DEEPFOCUS was mentally trained him in that respect. And so I think that I think DJ really had to kind of dial back some of his moves, because he didn't know if he was gonna eat the blade kick or not, or get jabbed out. So I think, again, just to reiterate on Sean's point, it's really just about maintaining the rush down factor on that Guile in order for him to not make his game come out.
Right. No, good point in that, and very well said. And if anybody knows how to play the Guile and the Ryu thing, I mean, I see you and Bobby go a lot, so you have that experience and everything too. Exactly. I know Shaft is kind of quiet in the background. I'm just kind of curious what Shaft's overall assessment is today's fight.
One of the biggest things I noticed was DEEPFOCUS was really good at winning trades.
Yes.
So I feel like a lot of matches were strictly won from advantageous trades, and like DJ trying to neutral jump and Guile catching him with a crouching fierce punch, and it almost always wins the health lead. And anyways, I just noticed him getting lots of really advantageous trades and winning really close rounds. There were so many close rounds, and game of inches.
I think the other thing too that I think we've talked about this before privately, with all the guys, is that Ryu's Tatsu, while very advantageous and very, very will enable, is kind of is a huge gamble, right? I mean, just like you mentioned with the trades, there was a lot of down fierces that traded with him afterwards or whatever, and he was able to get the damage scaling. But you live and die about that Tatsu, and you really got to figure out okay, is he going to throw the boom after that medium kick? Is he going to jump? Mm-hmm. Is he going to do this? So it's you're gambling at that point. You're throwing the dice and seeing if you crap out. That's what went down.
Absolutely. No, definitely great comment and add to what Shaft said. What about you, Kristen?
Well, I tried to take like lessons from the matchup myself, obviously, because I actually started playing quite a bit more, as this is probably the game I play the most right now. And what I saw is because I play Ryu, and I've tried to learn a few other characters here or there, but to be honest with you, I'm trying to focus mainly on Ryu to be good at one player, or Ken. And what I noticed is that Deep Focus, he had an answer to most of what DJILK was throwing out, either with the fierce punch or the low, like roundhouse style kick. I guess that guile has. It's not a roundhouse, but it's a long, elongated kick.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's he just had the answer there, and I was almost trying to figure out how would I get in if I was DJILK, and DJILK is so good. So to me,
Right.
that my takeaway is if I'm DJILK, I got to figure out how to counter those two things because I think they cost him the match, honestly.
Right. Yeah, it's tough saying, right? Sometimes, like us commentators looking in from the outside, we're not at the heat of the moment, you know? A lot of things that we're able to think clear because we have the third person view. Based on my observation, from the first one or two round, I think overall it was a psychological warfare, right? I think it was deep focus, standing ground, making a statement, like what Shaft said. Every trade, he was able to out trade him a little bit. So what he's doing, he's sending a subliminal message saying, "I'm not going anywhere. You're not getting rid of me. You're not going to bully me with your Ryu." And then he started to inch by inch play that game, you know. And usually DJL, as crafty he is, as skillful he is, he starts to discipline the player as the game goes on because we get so shaken by being in the corner, by being thrown and DP him. But I didn't really see that today because Defocus stood his ground. So based on the trade and everything, I thought Defocus mentally started to have an edge. And I don't know if you guys can relate to this, but when you switch character, sometimes it is a good move because you got to switch. You can't be that stubborn. Sometimes it also kind of shows a little bit that kitchen is too hot and you're trying to get away from the hot kitchen by switching to Sagat. So I think like mental warfare, Defocus definitely got a little edge and just played an amazing game and just took the win. So props to both Warriors, but could have gone either way. But today is just Defocus's day. But DJ will definitely come back. I know DJ. He's competitive. He's gonna like get better, and he's gonna definitely bring it the next time.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. There was a lot of mental game being thrown around in there, and just I think one of the things that people do not take into account or consideration is take a breath. Right, character select screen. You got 10 seconds to pick your character. Those 10 seconds can be a huge advantage to you to be able to gather your focus and gather your mental thoughts and think, okay, what can I do this time to figure this out, right? Because it looks like, when you're in the heat of the moment, like we just discussed, it's like, boom, 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 hit start. Come on, let's go. I want to do it again. I want to figure this out. But sometimes it's good to take a step back and think, okay, let me kind of refocus my game and try to figure out how am I going to be able to go forward and win this match, moving forward, considering, how tough the match was.
Right. So no, all great comments and everything like that. I mean, what a show, right? We kicked it off at 5:30. It's almost like 50 minutes left. But I think that's pretty much for today. I just want to say thank you, number one, to the participants for giving us this amazing show, all the crowd that tune in, all the family from Big Blue, from Fightcade, all you commentators, and special thanks to Steps Gaming for letting us stream this channel through her network. And hopefully everybody had a great time. And it's pretty much a wrap. Other than that, that's pretty much from my end. Any other last words before we wrap?
Nope. Thank you all.
I'm thank you. Yeah, thank you again, Steps, for hosting it.
Yep, another successful week of Thursday, and next week we won't bring you guys to other big fights. Stay tuned, y'all.